What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm going to show you guys how you can actually complete the tree of probabilities on Prestige with an extremely high score. Now, this does require 3 people to actually do this, and I would also recommend having the highest modifiers on to get this complete. So I'm going to show you this little cheese which actually is so effective, someone has actually got a high score of 220,000. So what you guys need to do is first off head over to the Nightfall challenge, and you're going to want to increase the power handicap to as much as possible. So not too high. I don't want it to go overdraft just to a point you guys cannot do it, but I'd highly recommend a power cap of possibly 30. That's probably what I'd recommend, because that is actually viable to actually do in a fire team of 3. You're also going to want to have your Void Singe on. Now, purely because this strike does not have a load of Void enemies on, if you guys are watching this after the Tree of Probability strike, you may want to go through the strike and see what burns are used more often by the enemies, and sort of counter that by sticking that burn on and using them weapons. Right, so let's get right into this and jump into the Nightfall with 2 other teammates. Now, upon actually jumping into this Nightfall, you're going to want to get 2 of your teammates to go off and carry on with the Nightfall. Now, the last person, which I'm assuming is you, is going to want to go to the nearest lost sector. So on Mercury, there is only 1. Now, I do have to note before we jump into this lost sector, this can work on any Nightfall. As you guys know, Nightfalls do usually start in an open area. So if you guys are near a lost sector, you will also be able to do this cheese to get a high score. It's absolutely incredible. And like I said, the highest score currently is 220k. And this is the cheese that they actually use to get it. Now, upon actually going to the lost sector, which is on Mercury, you guys can see here that the enemies that are actually down here are low ranked enemies. So the power cap will only affect the damage that you will actually do to them, not the damage that they can inflict on you. So you can actually kill these enemies extremely easy and extremely fast. And you guys can see that the score is actually racking up immensely. As well as that, my teammates will be running through this strike as well, so they'll also be getting a score. And when it comes to a point where you need to join your teammates, you will have racked up roughly, I want to say, 100,000 points, and the threshold for tier 4 is actually 80k. So I'd highly recommend actually doing this tactic. Like I said, you need 2 people to carry on with the Nightfall, and 1 person just farming the nearest lost sector. Now, upon actually clearing all enemies, you can come out of this lost sector. Sometimes it respawns them, sometimes it does not. But by the time you've actually cleared it once, you will have an insane high score. So yeah, definitely recommend doing this. And also, it's actually hard to get killed, I want to say. So your 2 teammates who are not having a problem, let's say, if you guys send them in, 2 competent teammates, they have to do work together, I have to admit, because the power handicap is extremely hard. But this is definitely the most effective way of getting a high score. But yes, guys, that's pretty much the video. If you did enjoy it, a like is much appreciated. And if you do struggle with this, then just lower the power handicap just a tad. I wouldn't go under power cap 20, because you do need as much score as possible. But as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.